And instead of wanting to admit their failure, they come up with some blame, something that is not fair. Like, no, bro, you were not prepared for that person's energy in that conversation. And I love watching two of my top tier leaders have a passionate conversation because that means they both care.
They care. Yeah.
Right? I throw red meat to the dogs.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
you go my cheese mess and they are freaking throwing forks at each other probably. What?
That's great. I think.
Because they care, right? They care. We're still going to hug each other later, but we want to be successful and we're all doing our best to advocate. And I've seen people who unfortunately got to top tier management positions. I think back to Mr. Whiteside point where they got promoted and they possibly weren't ready for that level of conversation, that level of interaction, that level of, conflict, right? Nick, to use a buzzword. I like conflict. I ain't afraid of a good conversation. Let's have it. No one's getting shot today, right? I'm not, at least I hope not, right? Like whatever. You never know in 2025. But at the end of the day, we're all trying to do the right thing. Okay, for me, my reframe, Chris, yours was excellent. Mine is if I could change equity to being ability, right? And if you've got the ability to do the job, you're physically capable, you're mentally capable, you're emotionally capable, you're technically capable, if you've got all of those abilities, then it's on you. And if you don't got those abilities, you need to get there if you want the paycheck. Period.
I think if you summarize everything that we've said over the last 45 minutes, it goes back to where we started with. It's merit-based. That's it.
Well, and putting in the work, right? The own internal fortitude to put the work in to get to where you got to, because none of us on this phone call got to where we are today by everyone just laying out a yellow brick road for us to walk down, okay? We all did something drastic, like join the service, went on that journey, and then we just kept generating future opportunities. And then here's what I tell the students, and then you capitalize on it, okay? I hate nothing worse than when I see people with an opportunity right in front of them, and I'll tell them, bro, you going to eat that? Are you going to eat that? Because if you don't eat that, I might eat that.
You going to eat your cornbread?
Bro, I used to tell people when I was younger, I'm a big dog eating all the little dogs' food, right? If you don't want to get where we're going, get out my way, because I got people dependent upon me to bring this energy every day. And I don't need you to get me fired up. I'm self-made like that, but I need help to make sure I get a fair playing field. And that's always where I have the most problems, is having the fairness equation, people that are taking advantage of one side or the other. All right, here we go. Oh, what do I man say? Mr. Whiteside said, I apologize for the Marine Corps lexicon. I served for 41 years, 4 months, and 15 days. Brother, 25 years. Enrique got a good 25, 26 years. Chris is a Marine. We get it. And I would tell you, those foundational principles that are the principles of leadership are relevant in every situation. And no matter how much as we've changed as humanity and society and technology, those principles were as relevant in 1943 as they are today. Those are just human nature principles, right? I used to tell the sailors on the ship, I don't care all that technology. We go boom tonight and the lights go out and the power goes off. Baby, it's 1945. We fighting to stay alive, right? And I'm going home. And that's all there is. I'm fighting the ship, right? Rule number 1, don't give up the ship, right? Rule number 2, read number 1 again. Like, don't give up the ship. All right.
And learn how to use iron sight.